Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun Genichiro stream. Yay! Okay, so far, we have Mindstorm here. Yay! And Dan is here. Yay! Aw, I'm sorry to hear Spoosh had a rough day. Hopefully they're able to show up and I can help cheer them up and make Spoosy happy, Spoosy. And I'm here! Yay! Wait, that feels funny to say. If I'm not here, then who's on the screen right now? Can I be here but not here? But then here, somehow not here? But then. Okay, I'm kidding. I was kidding. I'm kidding. I was like, what? But yeah. Is this what goes very far if I pooped out of existence? When the VTuber's like, but am I even real? Poof. Just no more gone. I'm pretty sure I'm real in here and stuff. Well, as real as the anime character that's talking to you can be. That's about how real we can be, right? Although technically the origins of my character are kind of more video game adjacent than anime. But I digress. So, how was everyone's weekend? I know mine was, well, I mean, yesterday was cleaning day. Today was more cleaning. Also, sadly, had to say goodbye to the Christmas tree. Tree Tan is no longer with us, which makes me a little sad. Rest in peace, Tree Tan. We hardly knew ye. Now my living room feels weird too. It's like I got so used to there being Tree Tan being there. Now that Tree Tan's gone, it's like Genny Trio. That's a good one. I have to keep that one in mind for later. Now Tree Tan is sitting out by the curb waiting to go on her final journey to hopefully become I don't know, stuff you make wood out of. Yeah, I pulled all the decorations down, and this morning I was like, well, I gotta do it. I'm not happy about it, but I got to. We tried to see if we could keep a tree and somehow make a tree last for a year, and it did not work. It didn't work. The tree made it to March. And then I was putting out my Christmas tree in March and everybody was very confused. How long did you hold on to that for? Why did you do that? 'Cause I wanted to. Don't judge me. So yeah, I tried that once. Have not tried it since. I'm glad you had a good weekend though, Mindstorm. Hopefully Spooky shows up and I can improve their day too. And everybody can have a good weekend. So, Cinnamon Roll is finally back. She got back home this evening, which is a yay! Yay, Rockboy's here! Hi, Rockwa. There we go. There's the pork. Gotta start working towards that next wheel spin after all. Where who knows what it'll land on next. Someone's gonna get lucky again and gonna end up with getting the extra spin. And then I'll have to do 2 things. Ah, I get that. I had to do that earlier too. Hopefully they pick up everything tomorrow. They're very inconsistent for what holidays they do and don't do. I mean, there's some that are pretty much solidly they don't pick up on, like they don't pick up on Memorial Day or Labor Day ever. But like a bunch of the other holidays are kind of like hit and miss. No, to be fair, the rules for the extra spin are doesn't stack. So if it lands on it a second time, it's just a respin. I mean, that shouldn't happen in something that's completely random. Well, odds of that happening aren't great, I suppose, is more accurate. Oh yeah, the extra spin doesn't stack. It's just a respin if it lands on it twice. Otherwise, there's a very, very twisted scenario where it could just keep landing on that, and I would end up having to do 10 spins for one person, and that could get spicy. Or headache-inducing. Definitely one or the other. So, yeah, the double doesn't stack. Well, so far, someone has done it. Yeetus lucked out and managed to get the bonus. So it could happen to you. I believe Dan's pretty much next in line to get the next spin. Like he's getting pretty close. $46, yeah. Just a few more days on that one. How many more streams am I doing this week? Will it happen this week? 1, 2, 3. I'm only doing 3 more streams this week, so. So the earliest the next spin happens is next week. I don't think anyone's closer than Dan is right now. I mean, I could look it up. I know where it saves all y'all's counts. But what's the fun in that? Now to think of it, yeah. Isn't it supposed to be close by now? Oh, you're 3. Oh shoot, you are 3. But you are closer. Oh yeah, because you got the bonus one today. Right, I keep forgetting the bonus one exists. If the right person gets the bonus one, I would end up spinning it again, wouldn't I? Well, never mind then. I made the thing and then forgot I made the thing. There is a way to game the system. You just have to be first. Oh. Yeah, you're okay. Yes, Boosie is next. Wait, no. Come on, we just started. What the cute. I'm not gorgeous, but I'm not pretty. What the? I'm not that adorable. The only thing that's stunning about me is my brain when you all compliment me. Now mine's telling me I'm supposed to help. Okay, I'll take sexy. I accept sexy. Well, not that I'm easing. I am a literal demon. I can't be angelic by definition. I am lickable. I'll accept that one. I'll accept sexy and lickable. Wait a minute. Hi, Spoosie. I'll take kissable too. I'll definitely take kissable. Yeah, I'll take sexy, lickable, and kissable. Those I won't refute. I'll take petable too. Hey, Jeff is here. Breedable? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that one either. There are some things I won't deny. I'll concede breedable, kissable, huggable, lickable, sexy. I don't think you guys said huggable. Well, there's your freebie, I guess. I'll concede those. And just those. Boopable? I mean, I guess, yeah, technically. Just find a way to make a boop redeem. I could. I just have to find, like, the right stuff for it. Nominable. I mean... We'll find out this weekend, won't we? Teehee. Yeah, you have pets. Sunny, did you just haul ass in here? Yeah, she did. Yep, time to turn on the cat cam. Hold on. It's like the unannounced rule of you can't just say cat and then not show the cat. I just have to be careful. Okay. Oh, I already had the cat cam on this one. Okay, Sunny, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, did you just come in here for just a quick meow meow? Is she just gonna stand there by the door? Ah, god dang it. Her fur saves up so much static electricity. Booped with a rapier. That does not sound pleasant. Like, you cast Hugs in Ballsack. What even does that... What does that do? Sunny. Say hi to the internet, Sunny. $100 million? I want $100 million. That sounds awesome. Bruh, why nickels? I mean, it's still $1 million, but why the nickels? Sunny, where'd you go? You're not in frame. Okay. She keeps moving. I need to be careful what I point this camera at. I'm not gonna say why. The cat cam. Meow. It just feels rude to say there's a cat and not show a cat, you know? Of course, she isn't staying. Really? If she stayed still, this would be easier. She keeps moving. She keeps moving. Yeah, you gonna go hang out with mommy now? Forbidden toys, that's not what would show up, actually. Oh, and there she goes. And cat cam off. I don't think I have a toggle that turns me into a cube. I might have a toggle that turns me into something else at some point, but that's one of those when I have the time and fundage to do it correctly. There is a fun thing I have in mind. I just need to find the time to ask the person who would make the thing that I would need to do it. And, you know, have them be, like, free and able to do it. That's about the extent to which I will say anything on that. I don't want crab claws. If I wanted crab claws, I'd just draw myself. Because every time I draw hands, they always look like crab claws. I am not an artist. I am very much not an artist. I wholesale admit I am not an artist. I have made peace with the fact that I am not an artist. That's why I pay an actual artist to do my artwork for me. And as soon as I can, I'm going to ask her to make more emotes for me. I just need to be a little money-wise right now, just because of it being the start of tax season, also known as Genichiro gets screwed over season, or hurt by success. So yeah, I gotta be careful with my money until after I pay taxes. Which isn't what the last few years have been. Paying is probably what it's gonna be. No, I don't think you mentioned that yet, Jath. You know something else I am, Spoosy? Oh? Well, what? I'm scared to ask. Cause, there are answers to that question you could give. And I may or may not... I mean... I would like to be a wifey one day, yes. Draw Mpreg. Just like the Sonic fandom. I feel like that sentence triggered somebody somewhere. Not wrong. Definitely probably triggered someone somewhere, though. Sunny, where did you go? There's nothing in my closet, it's just clothes. You know, you say that, Rockwa, and all that's popped into my head is, here's the most cursed sentence I'll ever say out loud. The second you said that, Rockwa, you know what popped into my head? Pregnant Benjamin Franklin. Thanks for making that mental image happen, by the way. I'm not Googling that. One, I will find something. Two, I'll end up sharing it. And three, we're all gonna need brain bleach afterward. Nobody wins. Getting better at animation and drawing. And swordplay. That's valid. I haven't really stated it out loud, but I have two key ones. Well, arguments can be made for three, but honestly, I kind of put all that into work last year, so I don't think it really counts. So we'll stick with the ones that I got. One, the meat mech needs to get in shape. Two, build the polycule. And yeah, that's it, really. Which, what better goals are there to have in life? But build the polycule and get in shape. Yeah, sorry the tracking freaked out there for a second. Every time Sunny pops into my room, she is cat. She doesn't know the concept of close the door afterward. That's a valid goal, Spoosy. I don't know if I'd want to live alone again, even if I could afford to. I kind of like living with people. It's nice. It's nice living with friendos. A hive mind polycule. Everybody would know if somebody else was doing someone else. That would be a hell of a drug. I am down for it. Down for it and all up in it. He. Could you imagine a polycule where everybody's minds are like linked together? And like, whatever two people in the polycule did, everyone would know and then feel it at the same time. That would be fun. Things to ponder in the future. I mean, if things go south, and I lose my house, I have some pretty big problems to contend with, Jath. My problems won't fit in your house. Like, I don't think 5 people and all their stuff is gonna fit in your place. Like, even accidentally. So, let's just hope that isn't a concern. I mean, honestly, right, as of now, it's not really a super concern. Like, my landlord had mentioned that, they're not intending to sell the place at this time, so I'm not worried in the near future about anything happening. Which makes sense. The economy kind of sucks right now. Being at work and then somebody got frisky and you knew, oh, that could be a problem. You're just like working 1 minute and all of a sudden just like, I was like, dude, what's wrong? You just gotta like sit there and be like, nothing. As you feel yourself about ready to blow because 2 of your polycule mates are going at it. They're just like, I told them not to do this while I was at work. Ooh. God dang it, can't they keep their hands off each other while I'm on shift? It's like giving someone total control, giving someone remote control to a toy that you always have in place, and they keep turning it on at the worst possible times. Oh my. I would be scared to get one of those remote control toys. That's a good question, Rockwa. Would you? Both at the same time, even. You turn on one, but it turns on yours. So, The things that you could do with that setup. Things to explore in the future. I mean, first I would need to find a remote control toy that would work for that purpose. It would be particularly bad for me to be in that situation because, I mean, I wear loose-fitting clothing Yay! Thank you for the 13-month sober Kappas. Wow, 13 months. Also, Buddy Tro, did you forget how to count, man? That's not how you say 13. I'll have to test that one later. Look at that later. Thank you for staying a part of the Onitengu Warriors, Kappas. Also, the Touhouing's gonna happen, don't worry. It's gonna happen eventually. Bang! Things I would do on a day off are numerous and plentiful with remote control toy powers. Which is the only safe scenario to do that in. Well, if I was at home. Skirts aren't really great at concealing, certain visible signs of, excitement. I could say that on Twitch. How would I know about all that? About that? Well. Would I volunteer? Maybe? I'm gonna say maybe, just cause it's like, I know what would happen. It's gonna be the worst possible timing. Like, I'll be like, in the meeting with people, I'll be like in a manager meeting or something, and then all of a sudden, time to turn on the button. And all of a sudden, everyone's just gonna hear a buzzing sound. Everyone's like, what the devil is that? I'm like, no, nothing. Skirts are not good at hiding that kind of thing. I have control over many things, Kappa, thankfully. That's one thing I've had to learn is to be careful when I see attractive people at work and not to go too far off the deep end or bad things will happen. Bad, awkward things will happen. You know, I will say I've always wanted to try to experience bondage at one point or another. That's definitely something like I've always wanted to do, but never like found the right person. Okay, this is 100% deserved. I think my longest dry streak was 5.5 years. That sucked. 10 out of 10, would not do again. It got to the point where I was able to count it down to like the second. So I've heard, Spoosy. So I've heard that it can be an amazing experience. We are on about tying me up and making me feel happy, super adult happiness feelings. And me not outright saying no to this idea. Okay, now that I actually have done before, Rockwood. That's actually pretty nice. That's one of those things I thought I would hate, but how I hate and I was kind of scared of, but then one of my girlfriends did that, and I was like, oh. I think we've unlocked something here. Okay. I'm down for that. Night night, my storm. Hey, you know what they say, Kappa? Try anything once. If you hate it, just don't do it again. Went blind from the what were they doing? And tell me how many mistakes they made while doing it, because if you're going blind from it, you've made at least a handful of mistakes in the process. Like, how even do you screw up that badly? Don't answer that, by the way. I don't actually want to know. Yeah, I really don't want to know. I have enough imagination that I can already make some guesses, and that's already painful enough to think about as it is. I don't particularly care to dive any deeper than that. Because, why? I swear people don't make sense to me. Sometimes. Man, I am thirsty today. It's also because I'm talking. Well, it's because I'm talking a lot, and also I had a bunch of salty things before I started stream. You're more vanilla, Kappa? You know, I used to be that way. And then I met the right person. So... you never know. If you meet the right person, you'd be surprised what you'll end up doing. Ah. Good job, Kappa. I approve. That's how it was with me and the wax. I was like, I don't know, man. Are you sure? Oh. I mean, I guess I could have just as easily hated it, but... You sure have run into some interesting characters over the years, Jath. Very interesting characters. What other things have I tried aside from the wax bit? I was too chicken to even jokingly try knife play. That is that's the line. I know I've had painful things done to me, but yeah, the wax is really about as far as I've ever gone. Yeah, possibly. I could tell you with pretty good degree of certainty that I am not very good at being on the catching end in that particular scenario. I've tried multiple times. My body no likey. Not for lack of trying, but my body no likey. Yeah, there's some things I discovered about myself. Yeah, like there's kinds of play that I can do back there, but for whatever reason, that part of me is stupidly sensitive. So like, whoever does anything to me there has to be very gentle, or else I'll either get overwhelmed and like pass out, which happened once, or it'll just end up hurting me. I still remember the time that I passed out. The two people I was rolling around with at the time were like, holy crap, we actually got her. Because normally I'm the one with the stupidly high endurance. But this was the one time, like, they found my one weak spot, and that was the one time where I was the one who lacked endurance. Aw, that sounds delightful, Kappa. Also, the best part is if the stuff gets a little super exciting in the hotel room, hey, someone else gets clean up the mess. Tip your hotel staff well in that scenario. Yeah, I'm not messing around with mace spray. That sounds like a spicy. That sounds like hot spicy death. Felt really therapeutic. Aww. I'm happy for you, Kappas. I like after sex cuddles. They're nice. Edis! Hi, Edis! Do you has your daily bread? Hi, Webble! Aww. Yeah, it sounds so nice, Kappa. I'm doing pretty good, Webble. A little worn from just all the cleaning this weekend, but Katie is back, so I had someone to cuddle tonight after stream. Ah, getting the bread. Excellent. You'll have it again soon enough, Spoosy. It might seem like it'll be a while, but I mean, it took me a while to get there, so like when did I get there? I didn't get to that point until I was 30. And then I just kind of stacked after that. Who's getting breed? Maybe me this weekend? Ah, VR chat. Hi, Sushi! VR chat is something that I should probably touch at one point or another. Maybe. You has a cute fox that needs cuddles and loves. Yay! Boink. Lick, 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 lick. Well, it has been 45 minutes. Should I actually play video games now, guys? I feel like I should. I need to find like a good VR chat Abby to do stuff with. I mean, I could like adapt my old Vroid model to it, probably. Probably, possibly, maybe. Use the stick, man. I was wondering about that, Sushi. I noticed that there was a couple of lick emotes missing from Gyro's. I assume you're talking about Gyro, which that kind of made me sad when I noticed those emotes were gone. What flavor of affirmation would you like me to use, Rebel? I am happy to use whatever your preference for the moment is. I figure there's probably like a bunch of pre-made ones out there. Okay, I could do that, Webble. Rebel, did you know that you are such a good girl? Yes, you are. You are indeed such a good girl. What a good girl you are. And Spoosy. Mwah! Night night, Spoosy. Oh, I didn't see the hydrate, Edis. I'll go ahead and hit that too while I'm at it. Alrighty. Oh my! I seem to have found the right tone of voice. I love doing the 1-1 noise. It's fun. Well, there's always other lucky emotes out there somewhere that you might end up getting conveniently gift subs to. You never know. It's a switch I flip too. It's like I could do that. I can do it on a time if I wanted to. It's just a little adjustment of my vocal cords, and then I can go from this all the way down to this. I swear it like messes with people when I just like switch on a dime like that. It makes me giggle though. Also, it makes other people feel interesting feelings. Powers, I got them. Okay, I should play games now. I want to at least get 3 runs in. See how we'll see how I'm feeling once how I'm feeling. The power to make anybody buy. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. All right. Incidentally, today's Touhou game was picked by Katie. I asked her, I was like, hey, what Touhou game do I play tonight? And she was like, Kid Star. I'm like, any particular reason? I like Okina. I'm like, alright, fair enough. Let's see if I can actually get a run that gets that far. I know that feeling, Sushi. I know that feeling. Okay, Kappa. Have some good Kappa EPs. I'll see if I still remember how to play this one. I mean, y'all will find your someone or somebodies at some point. I mean, that's up to you, Jeff. If you're willing to... I mean, there's no reason not to do that. Like, nobody can watch your content if you don't put it out there, you know? Yeah. So for anybody who is, like, worried, it's like... I'm gonna be alone forever. It's never gonna happen for me. I didn't find my somebody... I didn't find my first somebody until I was 30. I'm pretty sure most of y'all are under that, so you got time. Yeah, it took me until I was 30 until I, like, found someone, like, that hung around for more than, like, a year. Oh, 30's not forever! Most people do it way earlier in life than me. It's just, I happen to take a while. 'Cause I'm a special nugget. Double spring Reimu, go! Bork bork. Bye, Emmy. Right, this version of Reimu does not have the sewing needle. Sewing needles. Sealing needles. I said sewing needles, lol. Son of a Brit. I can't believe I took a hit within 2 seconds of starting! Let's try that again, this time without the oops. So far, it's been pretty fun. Immediate slip-ups in-game notwithstanding. I almost did it again. I saw that bullet I almost crashed into. I almost got point blank there. That would have sucked. Whee! So many cherry petals to collect. It's kind of hard to play this game. Kind of hard to, if I make it to the final boss, it's gonna feel a little different now that I know that canonically the final boss of this game dyes her hair. Because that's a thing now, apparently. Small blah. Yay! Start collecting your blah now. Fill up a whole house with them. Because Shark Party! Yay! More Sharkies, more better. I mean, I swear like a sailor half the time. I've just kind of learned to control it better over the years. Okay, I'm gonna beat this fairy up now. Okay. And another one bites the dust. Uppies! I mean, I peek my mic all the time. I have definitely had my moments of, being a gamer. We'll call it that. Definitely gonna, we'll call it being a gamer. Jath doesn't live with me, however, Jath lives relatively close to me. Like, 10-minute drive away. God dang it, I forgot to change it again. Let me do that now so I don't forget. I am good at forgetting that. I'm getting to understand now why my friend Violet has her mods do that for her half the time. Okay, fixed. Thank you, Yedis. I would have probably eventually realized that. Maybe. Or not. I've gone through, like... Pretty sure I've had a bunch of streams where I just had them chatting the whole time. Who's counting? I end up going back in and, like, changing the category on the VODs. Thank you for the lurkies, Rockwaz. Ooh, that yellow bullet almost hit me. That would have hurt. I mean, crashing into any bullet would hurt. Oh boy, it's Knife Girl. Knife Girl needs to chill. That's actually a possibility, Jeff. Okay, I'm picturing Emmy lifting up sushi, and it is just the most adorable thing I could think of right now. Granted, in my mind, it's like two dolls lifting each other up because, I don't know, I chibi-fy everybody in my head, gosh darn it. Uppies, 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 yay! Bang! Oh yeah, I should probably explain the mechanics in this game just a wee bit, so that certain things that I'm doing make sense to those who don't know what it is that I'm doing or why. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you probably noticed I had a moment where all the little tiny orbs behind me kind of poofied. And then I got a little thing that said plus points. So every time I get one of those little cherry blossoms, it builds up the meter on my left. And every time that fills up, I get a new little option sitting behind me. I can go up to 6 on that. And then when you time it correct, when the timing's right, you can release them. God dang it. Now, while you lose those options when you do that... Okay, what is wrong with me? That I'm dying this many times in Stage 2. Anyway, when you do that... That little plus number that showed up, that increases the value of the point items, and seeing as in this game, you get the lives based off of your score, making your point items more valuable is definitely something you want to do. Yeah, the little meter at the bottom left. Yeah, it maxes out at 6, so once I have 6 of those little yin-yang orbs behind me, that's the most I could have. So, while I do lose the extra boost in shot power by releasing them, getting extra points gets me more lives, which is more better. (6'1". So that's close to how, that's close to the height of the meat mech. I think the meat mech, last I measured the meat mech, it was at 5'11". Ish. Now, who here knows how tall I am? Not the meat mech. The character on screen. How tall do you think I am? There is an answer to this question. I don't think I've said it on stream before. If I have, it was once. I'm pretty sure I said it once. But what was the answer? Hmm, 6'6". Okay. So the answer is 7'9". So 8 feet is pretty close. Thankies for the lurkies, Rebel. Wolf Girl is indeed tall. There is exactly one VTuber that I know of who's taller than me. Exactly one. I'm sure there are more. There's just one that I know of off the top of my head. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with Renmu, but she is 8 feet tall. And is the only one I know who is taller. So, I-ish big and tall. Also, I'm gonna hold off before starting this boss fight because apparently we landed in ad jail in the middle of all that. Yep. The Oni side definitely contributed to my height. Like, I got the height and the muscles from the Oni side. The floop is from the White Wolf Tengu side. That is bigger than a gat-dang planet. At that point, the size no longer matters. My preferred water temperature for drinking? But I'm one of those odd ones who say, who prefers room temperature water. It's not too cold, and it's not too hot. That's my answer. I like it room temperature. I just kind of roll with whatever temperature comes out of the tap. So, a little warmer during the summer and a little colder during the winter. And time to beat up the best doggy. Annie's so adorable. I feel bad about having to beat her up. Oh, that should be a good rack up. Oop, crap, curvy lasers. Forgot she had those. Ooh, that was close. Yeep. Laundry splits, right? Yep. Oh wait, you want to take out the clone first. I forgot the clone took out more on screen than that. That's my B. Yeah, like that. Are you sure it's 40 million? Because at 40 million, you're literally planets. Your size is measured in astronomical units at that point. Pizza bagel. That does sound super yummy right now. Like, yeah, there's frozen pizza bagels out there, but like, making it fresh is just so much better. I need to do that at some point. Alright, time to get bodied by stage 4. As you do when you're playing Touhou. All fun and games until you get to the stage 4 and 5 barrages. Beep. For the record, that's dumb luck that I didn't get hit there. I'm definitely not going to regret using those bombs there. Nope. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh hey, it's one of the boot on the head girls. Hello, overlapping bullets. Oh, my luck was gonna run out eventually. Yeah, sometimes you gotta turn it off and back on again. See you in a moment, Yeetus. Sorry, it looks like there's a shoe on her head. I'd say I'm gonna beat her up, but I have to beat someone else up first. I have to remember how all her spell cards work. Been a while since I played 16. It's not actually a shoe, Jath. I just jokingly say it's a shoe. Maybe it is, I don't know. Pretty sure it isn't, though. Alright, the big boy likes to chase after you. How did I capture this one the one time that I did? Alright, time to jump into a girl's back. By the way, the character I just beat up, yeah, there was a door on her back. This is what's inside of it. There is no joke. God dang it. Touhou lore is amazing sometimes. Yeah, I'd like to get one run to stage 6 tonight. Yeah, though. I could dodge these lasers just fine, however, never mind. Can't dodge them at all. Apparently I suck at that. If I know they're coming, which In that case, I did not. I know how to dodge that. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, though. Oh, well. Yeah, let's try another run. See what happens. At least I gotta run to stage 5 on the first go. If you like weird settings, Touhou will definitely get you there. Especially when you consider there's otherwise eldritch beings turn into pretty girls firing lasers at each other. Alright, let's beat this fairy up again. Beating up fairies, a Touhou pastime. No, really. I don't even know what I hit there. I'm not gonna do the thing I normally do, where I just reset when I take a hit on stage 1. I'm gonna just play the run out. I'm gonna be annoyed, though. Mostly because I don't want to keep redoing stage 1 over and over 6 million times. While I can do that, it's not particularly entertaining. And I would prefer to remain being entertaining. Now let's go say hi to the sword girl again. Night, Jack. Have some good quality Jather sleeps. Hi, Archangel. How are yours? Yay, full power.
Yay, hip hats.
9-month-old Basset Hound. Pupper! Everybody likes Pupper. Alright, time to beat up this girl with a scary looking knife. Well, if there was gonna be a good run tonight, this one ain't the one. So far, this run has been one misstep after another. Oh well. It's what it is. Wow. This run might not make it to stage 4. Lol. I almost got knifed. That would have been funny. Would have ended the run too. But at least I would have giggled when it happened. Hello. Yeah, that was Bush League. Oh, cool, I got a life. Well, at least make it to stage 3. So I really like the theme in this in stage 3 in this game. Will stage 3 be the stage that saves the run? time to beat up on again. She's such a good girl, I feel bad having to do this. But the plot demands it. Uh-oh. Alright, curvy lasers. On's curvy lasers are not that bad. This run might get saved if I don't screw up stage 4. At one point, I had 0 stock lives. No comment. I thought I was lined up with the gap. I was not. I'm trying not to burn through all my bombs so quickly this time. Ugh. I went from, hey, this might save the run, to, oh, never mind. Run is dead. Run is dead. If I somehow start bringing this run back from the dead again, I'm gonna, I don't know. Have a good run, yeah. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we can try. Well, I don't know the right way to do this, but that sure weren't it. I swear I hit the bomb one time on that one.
Oh well.
Well, let's give her another go. See what happens. Maybe this will be the one.
Wee.
Yay, I powered up. And time to beat up a fairy again. And fairy has been beat up once more.
Yay.
Oh boy, extra life. Hello, Knife Girl. I like how it goes from mid-boss fight straight into stage boss fight. Did not see that bullet, or rather, I probably thought it was a cherry blossom petal. Crap baskets. Incidentally, I believe in canon, Knife Girl's actually a good cook. Pretty sure that's canon. Like, that knife is only really a threat if you're like a pheasant or something. It sure do look spooky though. I don't even have a good excuse for that one. So I'm just gonna keep playing. It's the goodest girl. Well, one of the goodest girls. Sadly, I have to beat her up. I did so well against the Kirby lasers before. Why am I suddenly bad at them? It's because I'm starting to get EP myself. Which, that's gonna make this interesting. That's what I was trying to do. Well, I got a life off of that, but, this would have to be a pretty good stage 4 to make up for all of that. Which, I don't know, man. Can I get past the initial barrage in this stage? And boot on Hedra again. Oof. I feel like I'm getting worse. Well, I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna give her one more go, and we'll see what happens. One more run for all the money, guys!
Let's go! Hmm.
I thought that bullet was gonna despawn. Ah, is it colossal oopsies. That is not how we make a good final run. Dear Snake Girl. I wouldn't mind having her cook for me. Hello, knives. So many little fairies that are purple for some reason. I don't know if it's a theme in the area, I guess. Let me see what hit me. Grumble, grumble. Oh, well, again, Pupper. Yeah, well, curvy lasers. Heh, real lasers have curves. Heh. They are thick, too. Interpret that as you will. Don't know about this run. Man, am I gonna make it past stage 4 again? I might not. Well, I could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. Boot on the head. Ah, yes, the one of everything sequence. Well, I might make it to the roomie, but that's about as far as this. Never mind. Well, do I do one more run, guys? Do I do one more, or do I call it? I'ma let you guys inform my decision-making process. Y'all got 3 minutes to decide, because that's where we're about to hit. So, I'ma just let that happen, and then figure it out from there. Do I do one more run? Do I call it a night? What do I do? The possibilities are not endless. There's only 2 possibilities. You know, that's funny because the ad on my stream at the time you said that was for Wingstop. Which is not cheese, but it is food. And then immediately an ad for chocolate, and I'm beginning to think that the world thinks I like food a lot. Shred some cheese on these abs. That would make for some good pasta right there. And it's an ad for Spam now. What's the next ad going to be? Now I'm curious. Will it be another food ad? Yep! Oreos! Nothing but food ads. Aw, that's not food. That's for some hairstyling thing. Hey, you lost me. You don't talk about food anymore. Talk about food. Make me excited. Make me excited to watch ads on my own channel. What a food ad again. Alright, I'ma do one more run. So this is gonna be the actual last run. So let's hope I don't suck this time. Will I get past stage 4 this time? Let's find out. Proceeds to almost crash into a fairy. On stage 1. And beat up the butterfly fairy again. That makes sense. Also, welcome back, Ketis. don't know what I hit, but I guess good job, me. This is not how we make it past stage 4. Alright, Knife Girl, you're mine.
Bang!
This ain't looking good now, is it? Well, that was not great. Oh well, maybe stage 3 will save the run. Somehow. Oh, well, we got a good chunk off of Lily there. That's good. Beat up the pupper. Wait. Kirby lasers. Is it just me or are they moving faster this time? I swear it feels like they're moving faster this time. It might just be me. Will I make it past this stage this time? I don't know, man. After the last couple of runs, I'm not so sure. Okay, I got the death bomb off that time, man. Get me a little something, game. Work with me a little bit. I don't even know what hit me that time. I don't think we're making it out of stage 4, guys. I'm trying! I guess I'm just not trying hard enough.
Wing, wing.
Hey, hip hats.
Wing, wing, wing.
Thank you, sushi.
Wing, wing.
God dang it. Well. I feel like I'm not improving. I feel like I'm not getting worse, but I'm not getting better. Like, I'm pretty much like, that first one was like the best run of the night, and it's just kind of going downhill from here. Yeah, sometimes I have a good night, and sometimes I have a bad night. Oh well, what can you do, right? Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. It's one of those nights. That's what it feels like. I mean, I could get heated about it, or yeah, pretty much. I'm just one of those yep, move on bits. Like, there are times when I do serious runs, but like, it's kind of hard to do a serious run while also being entertaining at the same time, because it's like, I even while I'm in the middle of dodging all the things, I do still keep an eye on chat. Like, I literally have it set up so that the game window and the chat window are like right next to each other, so I don't have to like peek too far away. So, while I can't necessarily read everything in chat, I'm at least consciously aware of stuff being said, and if something pings me specifically, I'll see it. Although it's usually just, you know, like one of the automated posts. I will, Sushi. I'm gonna go cuddle Katie. But before we do that, I need to figure out where I'm gonna drop y'all off at. And in order to do that, we need to see who's on right now. So let's see. I don't know what game Shinon's playing, but it looks silly, so we're gonna go rate Shinon. I know I like rated Shinon recently, but like I like rating her. She is good people. Oh, it's been almost a week. That's fine. It's fine. Alrighty, everybody. If you're a follower, go ahead and copy paste that first rate message, and if you're a subber, copy paste the second one. And if you copy paste in my chat before we raid out, I'll give you a little good night smoochie. If you want. No pressure. We are all about consent around here. Alright. I swear I'm gonna actually make a schedule for it this week. Like, actually. I might even actually follow it. But just a preview of things to come. Golden Sun tomorrow, Mahjong on Tuesday, and more Golden Sun on Wednesday, and then I am going to be traveling to grab the lovely Ilya and have her become my new roommate. Yay! That's gonna be fun. So, a little bit of a shorter week, not a full week. But it's a thing that needs to happen. And then we'll have like a truly happy household. And Sunny will have more people to keep her company. Anyway, raid's about to start, everybody. Bye bye.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.